If you don't like the way you look on camera, there's one thing that can make the ultimate change, and that is upgrade your camera. Now, in this video, I'm not going to talk about buying a $2,000 camera with a couple $1,000 lens. I'm going to talk about buying the best webcam on the market, and they've just come out with a second. So I'm going to compare these two side by side. Now, I've tested over $10,000 worth of webcams, and it can get crazy quickly. Insta360 makes the best webcam in the link that I've found, bar none. They've just come out with another version. In this video, I'm going to compare the two so you can see the difference. All right, so I have both right here. I have the Insta360 link, the original, the one that I've been using a lot of. And I also have the Insta360 link 2C. Now, there's another version of this, but the reason I got this version is because I don't use all of the tracking that this version has. This one can track you anywhere you go, but I usually shut that off anyway. So, and by the way, when we're doing this, save the box. This makes like the perfect little carrying case. Just sits right in there, and if you are going to take this on the road, you'll be all set just like that. So definitely save this box. Now, when let's open up this box here. This is the first time I'm opening this. I just got this camera in yesterday. I waited till today to do the filming of it. And this, oh wow, that lens is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. And it looks like the base here is separate. So we'll pop the base out. And it looks like that gets connected here. Now, one thing I love about Instalink, but you got to be careful of, there is a lot of wrapping. In fact, most of the time when people first get this camera, I've recommended probably thousands of times now. When people get this camera, there's a little piece of plastic on either side, and there's one on the lens. And so people miss the one on the lens, and they fire it up, and they're like, "Oh, that's kind of crappy. We're looking at a camera. It's not looking really good. Maybe it's just as good as my webcam." But once they take the plastic off, they're good to go. This one's pretty obvious. So far, I can tell where all of the plastic is, and in fact, there ought to be a spot here. There we go. I can probably take it out of the wrap right here pretty easily. Oh, wow, I can already tell there's a pretty decent size microphone at the bottom of that. And it looks like the lens will actually shut. There's a little switch here. That's a cool feature. Right now, mine do not do that. But lens-wise, that's actually probably a little bit bigger lens than I have right now. Maybe just a touch bigger lens. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to set this up the way it says. So it says take this, and this will connect. Take off that little green thing, and it looks like this will pop on maybe to this side. It's magnetic, so it will sit right there. Yeah, it's a good magnetic connection. And now I have a piece that will either go into, this is what I'll need it to do. I'll need it to connect through the little hole right there. That'll connect to any kind of tripod or mount, but then I'll also be able to rest this if I want to, flip it around, onto the back of a laptop or a monitor, whatever I need to do there. Now, the other thing I'll probably find in here, I'll probably also find, hopefully, the cords and hopefully an adapter. So this is that piece. What else we got in here? Now we have the cords, just like this. That is a USB-C to USB-C, just like that. Perfect. And now in here I should have, that just looks like the piece to keep it preserved from moisture. This, here's the piece you need. Most computers, if you don't have an extra USB-C, this is a USB-C to USB adapter. So that'll just plug onto one end, and that'll go right into your computer. And here, I'm not exactly sure what this is. This is the book. The entire book that you need. Very, very cool. We'll save that. Again, save this box. You'll definitely, if you want to transport it, you'll definitely want to put it back in that box. Might as well throw the book in there. I keep both these boxes all set to go. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to get this hooked up. We'll try the two side by side, and I'll show you exactly what they look like. So here's the two cameras side by side. I have them labeled so you can see it. I also have the prices down below. As of today, it's first day of October in 2024, off of USA Amazon. And, the Instalink 2C is just above and beyond, just behind, a little bit higher than my other Instalink. But these are side by side, same lighting condition, processed by the same computer at the exact same time. Both live, nothing manipulated or changed on here. In fact, you can still see the green screen on both of these cameras. And I'll tell you, for $150, are you kidding me? For $150, you'll definitely want to take advantage. See, I just activated on that one. I can actually raise my hand. I can zoom in. I can lower my hand. I can zoom out. I've just activated the automations, which normally I turn off. But in this case, I'll leave this on just a little bit. Raise it up just a touch. Zoom in just a little. There we go. Just like that. Oh, too far. You just make an L and you lower your hand down. And it'll zoom out. A little lower. It'll zoom. And that's it. And now the side by side. So it does have a little bit of the AI. I will deactivate that and not use that once I get it set, because everything in my studio is still stationary and set to go. In fact, now I'll actually turn the green screen. I'll remove the green screen on this so you can see them side by side in a real environment. Let me do that. All right, so this is both cameras on green screen, or should I say green screen removed. You can see, I'll tell you, this is a phenomenal value. There is no longer any excuse. And listen, I know for some people, it's $150, maybe more than you've spent on a webcam. But I'm telling you, there are cameras out there that are $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 and more that won't do this good a job on your computer as what you're seeing here. $150. This is unbelievable. And listen, they didn't send me this. I bought this. I'm just showing you yet again another advancement from Insta360. The Link was the primary. I have like 6 of them that I use throughout my 2 setups. I do 2 per studio that I install. I may move a couple over to this camera, not because it's cheaper, but because I love the way this camera looks. It's a little bit smaller profile. This will be a beautiful, beautiful addition to any video studio. All right, so here's the Insta360 Link, the original. And I'll put this link into the description here. But this is, you see, I buy it quite a few times. This is the original 360 Link, $224. When I first started buying this, it was around $350. M came down under $300 once in a while. I saw it dip to $199 once, but it's been sitting here in the low 200s for a while now. Pretty good pickup, even at $224. But the reason I wanted to grab this one was because this one now, I'm going to show you that you just saw they're very, very similar. $149. And I don't use all the AI capture, follow, tracking anyway. So at $149, this is a great deal. This would absolutely change the way you look on camera almost instantly. So I'll put these 2 links in the chat here or in the description. You'll be able to see them, click them. This alone will upgrade what you're looking for. Now, if there's anything that you haven't seen me review or you can't find on this channel, drop me a note, put in the comments anything you want me to review, and we'll see what we can do to get those videos up on the channel. Take care.